Dog Talk is sponsored by New Leash Companion Animal Center and A1 Pet Emporium.
I love dogs any kind. It really doesn't matter at all. Short, fat, skinny or tall. It really doesn't matter at all. Long hair, short hair, hey, no hair at all. Playing, eating, sleeping, or just catching a ball. 'Cause I love dogs any kind. I love dogs, I love dogs. I love dogs. Hi there, I'm Pat Becker and welcome to Dog Talk. We have some very nice guests with us here today who are going to talk about special events we're going to be attending. We're going to talk about a new rescue and so much more. So I'd like to start with introducing my friend Jared White. How are you, my dear?
I'm doing very well.
And who is this darling little pup over here?
This is Scotty, a rescue.
And Scotty is from your rescue, and your rescue is one of the new ones in town.
Very new,
very new. A new game in town.
I'm with the Underdogs Rescue, based out of Oklahoma City and Choctaw. My partner lives in Choctaw, and he's been with us for about a month now. Oh, that is so exciting. Now, I will say, folks, I tried to talk Jared out of this because everybody knows the life of a person, either in administrative positions or volunteering, is tough. It's not easy. Dealing with the animals is fairly easy. Dealing with people, not so much. But I couldn't talk him out of it. So when I got to know him a little better, I saw that he was so well organized and he has so much going for him that there is no doubt in my mind he's going to succeed. It's called Underdogs. The Underdogs Rescue. And correct. I was really amazed. You've put out a calendar that the ladies are going to love this calendar because it's all about guys, dogs that are in the company of some very handsome guys. Yes. And it's like the ones that the firemen put out. Yes. This one's a bit more sophisticated than that. I noticed that. But it's a wonderful thing. You have little emblems that go on their tags, yes. Little tags that are so cute. All of our fosters, because sometimes they get out. Exactly. They don't know much about and all of the dogs that you take in are going to be, as the other rescues, they're going to be microchipped. They're going to be spayed and neutered. Completely and fully vetted, yes. As Scotty is, and yes. Neutered. Why don't we put Scotty down here so everybody can see him, because he is so adorable. We've had several people here at the station go, oh, I think I want that dog. It took him so long to get him up here now. Yes. Come on, let's get I can see. But he is adorable, and I understand was a dog that an older woman had owned, and she passed away, and which happens a lot of times. Please, yes. Folks, if you are a child of an older person, don't get them a puppy. It's just, they usually end up like this. So, at any rate, this dog is up for adoption. I wish I had room, I'd yes. take him too. So you are actually going to talk about another event yes. called Paws Cause. Tell me about that. You'll notice that he has his blue bandana on. Yes. It says Adopt Me. And we're going to be out at the Paws Cause this weekend, August 3rd. It's going to be from 11 to 7 at the fairgrounds. And we are going to be in the Sales Pavilion, Barn 3. Yeah, and this is put on by the Quarter Horse Association, isn't it? American Quarter Horse Association. And that is, I talked with these people and I said, good for you. This ought to happen more often. Well, Ruth Ellen, who's working with the Quarter Horse Association, a lot of people know her. Yes. She realizes that so many people that are involved in horse shows, they have rescued dogs, so many dogs, and she wants to bring these two communities together. Yes, perfect. So when is the event? This Sunday, August 3rd. August the 3rd. And it's going to be from 11 to 7. And there will be 6 other rescues out there, including there'll be the rescues, there'll be the whole horse thing. Correct. Well, I think that's fantastic, and I got together. This is a gift certificate for you to buy something from A1 Pet Emporium, thank you so much. Which is a wonderful store that's one of our sponsors. All kinds of dog food and all kinds of toys and things. I can definitely use that. And actually, I got some toys for these guys because, whoa, what is that? Is that something fun? This little guy, whoever adopts this little guy can have these toys to go with him. How would that be? That sounds great. Okay. And also, yes. Just so everybody knows that comes out to the event this weekend, Everyone that's going to be volunteering will wear a blue apron. If you have any questions, ask somebody wearing one of these.
Ask person with the blue apron.
Any dog with a blue handkerchief like this.
It's going to be from Underdogs.
Well, no, all the dogs.
All the dogs there.
Yes.
All right.
And if you do adopt a dog today, every adopted dog is going to come with a goodie bag, food, leash, toys in here, and my dogs have been looking at this for a week now, and they're kind of frustrated.
I can understand that.
I've not taken these
I
toys
can
out for them.
understand that.
Yeah.
We wish you well.
Thank you so much.
Michelle Sechrist, now you also are kind of representing an occasion, which is really huge. Tell me about it.
Well, the Oklahoma City Pet Expo is coming to town. It's going to be here August 23rd. It's an all-day event from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's going to be live entertainment. I don't know if you're familiar with Shorty and Hercules. They're going to be there.
Had him on my show before, Shorty Rossi.
Yes.
Great guy.
Yes, but they're going to have a mega adoption costume contest. It's not just dogs. This is, you know, for any type of pet out there. There's going to be reptiles, from misty-eyed reptiles. We're really excited about this event.
It is. It's going to be huge, and I hope they do it again next year and becomes an annual thing, because they have put so much time and effort into this, and I think every rescue and shelter across the state is going to be there. It's going to be really huge.
Yes.
So tell me again of when it's going to be.
August 23rd.
August the 23rd, and it's going to be at the fairgrounds?
Yes, it's going to be at the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds.
Fantastic. Well, we are excited about both issues, because these events are so necessary as outreach opportunities for all of these dogs, and I am so thrilled that these things are going to happen. And actually, I'm going to send, since I know you have dogs, I'm going to send a goodie bag home with you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats.
Quality does not have to cost more, and we have only the best. If your dog or cat suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, hair loss, or is just plain finicky, we can help.
Local pet rescues with adoptable pets are on site most Saturdays from noon to 4. We are locally owned and operated and want to be your neighborhood pet food store. Give your pet the best by shopping at A1 Pet Emporium, northwest corner of May and Britton.
We get it. Your time equals money. And if you can't get to work, you can't get paid. Why would you want to stay all day at a dealership? We hear you loud and clear, Oklahoma. Now you can shop from work or home. Just visit us at thekeyonline.com and complete our easy online application. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once you're approved, you can select your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. And don't worry about bad credit financing. We do that too. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
OSU Center for Veterinary Health Sciences means education, research, and service. The Veterinary Hospital and Disease Diagnostic Lab are here to serve you. Treating all species, the hospital offers many veterinary medical services. The Diagnostic Lab helps veterinarians identify and treat diseases. The only veterinary college in Oklahoma, OSU veterinarians are practice ready, because healthy animals equal healthy people.
KSBI celebrated the 4th of July at the Liberty Fest Parade in Edmond. Dog Talks host Pat Becker joined Oklahoma Live's Red, White, and Blue host Abby Broyles and Mr. Patriotic himself and host of KSBI's Wild Card, Ed Murray. KSBI would like to thank the men and women that serve our country. If your community would like KSBI to come to town, send us an email to oklahomalive@ksbitv.com.
We recently discovered a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to get to know a dog that was with IMSA. And her name is 10-7. And this gentleman is Tony McCarty. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And you are with IMSA. I appreciate the opportunity because, as I say, this is kind of an unusual situation in that, tell me the history of this dog. I'll let you tell it.
10-7, right after the May tornadoes of 2013, she come wandering up. She was filthy and a little bit emaciated, and she ended up worming her way into the hearts of all the medics. So once they gave her a name, we knew somebody wasn't taking her home. She was staying. Yes,
well, I can understand that. And actually, I sent Susan Owen down there to get a little video on that. So I thought we'd run it for you. You want to see that?
Today is National Take Your Dog to Work Day, so we at EMSA have a wonderful little dog named 10-7. We agreed that we should bring her to work and leave her here at 41 for as long as she'd like to stay today so that medics can love on her and you can see how wonderful she is. I brought my dog, his name is Norman, for National Take Your Dog to Work Day. And it seems like it's kind of fun to bring your animal. Let everybody get to see who you love on at home.
So the story goes, about a year ago, 10-7 here kind of wandered in, obviously homeless and looking to be cleaned up. She was muddy and skinny, and just basically kind of came in and made herself at home. And since then, she's kind of been the resident therapist, if you will. She's very docile, very protective of the crews around here, and really just a good animal to have around for when we come out down after our stressful days out on the streets. 10-7 will make equipment runs with some of the support staff that we have here, and then also we'll go down to our other facility where the administrative offices are and go office to office saying hi to those folks.
We come here in the mornings. I get here at 6 in the morning. She usually greeted right at the door by 10-7. She gives you a hug every morning. We hang out all day long because I'm here all day. She mostly walks around and she'll make sure everybody's doing all right. 10-7 means unavailable, so she wasn't available to be taken home after we decided she was staying here because we do get a lot of strays in and out. And we always take care of them, but she kind of won our hearts over and we decided she was staying. About her. She walked in like she owns the place, and a year later she still owns the place. She's home here.
And she certainly does look like she has settled in. 10-7 has a home to beat. That is just unbelievable. So we appreciate so much all that you have done. This situation is great because it shows that everybody knows that the EMSA people have a great deal of humanity, a great deal of empathy, a great deal of sympathy, because to do what you do, you'd have to. And this is a great combination. It's just wonderful. And I felt so, I've got a toy for her, of course I have to do that. 10-7, look here, look here, that's for you. We felt so strongly about this, Tony, that what I did was I decided that we should be able to contribute to her welfare. So I'm going to give you food for a year, and this is a certificate for it with A1 Pet Emporium. I moved this little thing out. This will probably hold a month's supply of it. And then when you are at the end of the year, you let me know. If she is still around, I will give her food every year in perpetuity for as long as she lives, because she is a wonderful dog.
Awesome.
I just, you know, as I say, it's a God wink. It really is.
She's been a blessing to all of us, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you. I appreciate this dog. And folks, it's a beautiful thing, is it not? We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Look at this. She said, I like this toy.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats.
Quality does not have to cost more, and we have only the best. If your dog or cat suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, hair loss, or is just plain finicky, we can help.
Local pet rescues with adoptable pets are on site most Saturdays from noon to 4. We are locally owned and operated and want to be your neighborhood pet food store. Give your pet the best by shopping at A1 Pet Emporium, northwest corner of May and Britton.
On June 28, 2012, the United States Supreme Court voted to uphold the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. Health reform is officially law. It will help the uninsured get health care insurance and add significant new prescription benefits. If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. The Health Hotline is accepting calls. You now have affordable options with real benefits. Call now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. The cost of health insurance and the denial of coverage because of pre-existing conditions has been a serious obstacle to many uninsured Americans. But now the law has changed.
If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. Call the Health Hotline. All callers will get the Together Health Group Prescription Pricing Plan free. Call the Health Hotline now. Get the health insurance and prescription coverage you deserve.
Call 1-800-407-7069. That's 1-800-407-7069. Call now.
This Sunday on the Centennial Rodeo Opry, Justin Joslin, Annie Hart, and Spring Street. Watch the Centennial Rodeo Opry, Sunday nights at 8 on MyKSBI TV.
Want to learn all about raising a kitty or how to socialize your dog? We're here to help. New Leash Companion Animal Center offers facilities for sporting events, no-cost pet bathing, spay, neuter, and vaccination clinics with a huge database of animal resources, including dogs trained for special needs. New Leash Companion Animal Center is the best resource for all animal-related issues. Your animal information station.
I love you, but you make the face. My dog will always.
Welcome, Amy Shrove. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Always good to see you, and you always have a precious dog with you.
Yes, this is Petey. Petey's available for adoption.
Oh.
He's an 8-week-old. They are calling him a Puggle Rat Terrier mix. He may be mixed with something a little bit
I think it'd probably be something different from that, because this dog is just a puppy, and this nose is going to grow.
Yeah.
But by the same token, he is precious. You always have darling, darling dogs. So you have a big event coming up that is so exciting. Tell me about it.
Yes, we are doing our first ever OK Humane Hero Awards on September 27th. It's going to be at the Skirvin. It'll be open to the public. And what we're going to be doing at the event is honoring heroic adopted animals from our community that have either saved the life of a human or another animal, survived seemingly insurmountable odds, or providing service to the community.
Absolutely. Those are all very, very excellent issues. And it's going to be so exciting, because this is really the first time I've ever heard of anything like this being done. And of course, it is the first one that you all are doing.
Yeah.
And I hope that you make it an annual thing, because it kind of regenerates the whole feeling, you know, that people have about dogs being heroes, because it happens every day.
Yeah, dogs and cats. And what we really wanted to do at this event is show people that adopted animals are heroes every day. Because a lot of times people feel like you adopt from a rescue and they're damaged, and maybe you need to be a little bit more sensitive and not take them out because they might have had something traumatic happen to them. But many times the adopted animals from our program are out in the community doing great things and people don't know about it.
I agree, and I will say through my experience that dogs who have been out on the streets have a special look at things.
Yeah.
And I do not think that it is negative. They learn so much. They learn to survive. They learn that they can persevere, and they are so darn grateful.
Yes, exactly. And they really show you unconditional love every day.
That's one thing that I love about rescue dogs, plus the fact that nature sometimes creates these, and nature's never wrong.
Yes, well, and we have lots in our program that need homes, so we're just showing people how amazing they are that when you adopt from a rescue.
Oh, absolutely. And as I say, this particular event should be wonderful. So tell me again when it's going to be and where it's going to be.
It'll be September 27th at the Skirvin. Right now we are recruiting actual nominations for the event, so hopefully we can pick animals from the community to show and highlight at the event.
Yeah, and this is the big thing, I think, folks, is that you need to, if you recognize that you have a friend who has a dog that has done something very special, or it is one of your dogs, you need to contact them, and you go online, and then you kind of get you fill out something, or a registration, or?
There's a couple different ways you can do it. We actually have a custom-built app called OK Humane Heroes. Petey's like, I want your figures. I had treats in my hands, that's why I was looking at
me. Yes, he did.
So the way that you can do it through the app is very simple. You download it in the App Store, and then you just put in a picture and a short description and share. Or if you go to the website, you can fill out a form online and send it in via mail and send a picture as well, and then we'll take them that way.
Oh, folks, this is something you really, really need to do, because this event is going to, as I say, going to be so special, and if it happens every year, we need to, to celebrate these dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
And as you say, bunches of them are rescue dogs, have proved themselves so many times.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes.
And we have 1 week left to go. There's going to be a nomination deadline when you go to the website.
Okay.
So just make sure that you look for that nomination deadline when you go online.
Okay, so there's 1 more week that you have to get your dog registered for that. And every dog's a hero.
Yes.
You're a hero.
And cats.
Yes, you
We're
are.
accepting cat nominations as
cats
well.
too.
Yeah, dogs
Excellent.
and cats. The only rule is they have to be living in Oklahoma, and they have to have been adopted. And you do need to tell us where you adopted the animal from.
Okay, well, we're going to have to do that. And this doggie is so precious.
Aw,
I'm going to
he needs a
Petey
home,
back to you. I know
so we
he
need somebody
does.
to come and adopt him. He's only 8 weeks old, so he's going to get a little bit bigger. He's going to be a great dog
precious,
for somebody.
So precious. Again, if I didn't have 8, I would do it. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Bill Bonadillo and Sherry Lanier are here. Something good's going to be cooking.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats.
Quality does not have to cost more, and we have only the best. If your dog or cat suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, hair loss, or is just plain finicky, we can help.
Local pet rescues with adoptable pets are on site most Saturdays from noon to 4. We are locally owned and operated and want to be your neighborhood pet food store. Give your pet the best by shopping at A1 Pet Emporium, northwest corner of May and Britton.
Nestled in the mountains of northwest Arkansas, minutes from Eureka Springs, is Spider Creek Resort. Secluded on 50 acres, our cabins from studios to 3 bedrooms all have fully equipped kitchens and outdoor grills. Spider Creek is a home away from home for families, fishermen, and groups of all sizes. Enjoy hiking, float the crystal clear waters of the White, or fish for trout. Our full-service fly shop will address all your equipment, food, and beverage needs. Spider Creek Resort, your home in the mountains.
When a couple walks into the lobby cafe and bar, they're going to smell cooking. Everything's handmade. I mean, it's not like there's pre-made anything back there. Whether you're getting Spanish eggs in the morning with real Spanish chorizo in it, or hand-rolled croissants, I mean, it's going to be really good stuff. Another thing nice about the lobby cafe is that we're using really good ingredients. There's not a lot of filler. Everything's real, wholesome food. The most elegant meal to the simplest cup of coffee and a croissant.
Oklahomans are famous for taking care of our own. It's called the Oklahoma Standard. Right now, more than 8,000 Oklahoma children are in the foster care system. There is an urgent need for foster parents, especially for teenagers, sibling groups, and children with special medical needs. Let me urge you to change a child's lifetime. Become a foster or adoptive parent today.
Visit okbridgefamilies.com or call 1-800-376-9729.
Oklahoma's fabulous Battle of the Brains is bigger than ever. Not only are Oklahoma colleges and universities fielding teams, now 32 Oklahoma high school teams face off for Mind Games High School Edition. Scholarships and prize money are courtesy of the Chickasaw Nation, OERB, and Ward Petroleum. Match wits with your favorite teams on Mind Games.
Dog Talk is sponsored by New Leash Companion Animal Center and A1 Pet Emporium.
Look who is here at the Oklahoma Natural Glass Blue Flame Kitchen. Bill Bonadillo, Sherry Lanier.
Hello there.
Cooking up some great food for our dogs, which, by the way, folks, remember, I'm going to remind you, people can also eat this.
Yes, 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 human grade.
Absolutely. Well, since it's really, really hot outside, Pat, I thought I'd make a little frozen treat recipe today. And it's really, really simple. There's only 3 ingredients. We've got a vanilla-flavored yogurt right here. We've got 4 cups of that. We've got half a cup of peanut butter and some honey. All natural ingredients pretty much for your dogs. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up, and then we're going to put it in the freezer.
Okay.
And
so is this a special kind of yogurt or just a regular yogurt that you
I like Yoplait, and I like to get it because it's really natural, and it's low in sugar, and we need to put this in the microwave for about 45 seconds.
Okay.
All right, wonderful.
I love yogurt anyway. Yogurt is so good stuff.
So while it's cooking away, I'm going to mix this up, and why don't you talk to Sherry. Sherry, tell us about those treats that you got over there.
Well, you bet. Well, I focus pretty much like Bill does. We want to avoid salt and sugar and any preservatives in any type of product that you give your pet. We do focus on sorbets also. No sugar, any natural sugar, of course, is going to be the honey, and absolutely no sugar in the yogurt to make our sorbets. We have a few different ones. We think the focus in summer, as much or more than winter, is you're going to focus on hydration. You want to focus on maybe chemicals that are put in the yard. So I have a few things here that I brought today. This is what we do in a natural way in the bakery by hand, special made. We also have our Snickerpoodles, which adjust tummies. Let's say they've eaten something in the yard, or maybe we're putting chemistry in the yard. Tea Tree by Paul Mitchell is fantastic to neutralize any type of the bacteria they've picked up in the yard.
Okay, then let me ask you with this, how do you apply it? How do you use that?
It's dispensed in a variety of different ways, but just the product Tea Tree itself with Paul Mitchell. This happens to be the shampoo.
All right.
But what I use the most this time of year on my dog, which is a poodle, is I saturate him a couple times a week with the tea tree spray, which is a soothing product.
Okay.
They get to scratching and biting and rubbing, and maybe we've put chemistry in the yard. And then, of course, we all know about fleas and ticks. So we have an all-natural product put out from a company from Vermont, and it's an all-natural flea and tick product. You can actually spray this in your mouth. It is that natural. I live on the corner, and I've never had to at all saturate him with any type of chemistry. We go all natural.
Wow. Well, I know since you have your new store that you've included things like this, which is really a bonus.
Well, thank you.
But of course, there's nothing cuter than these. These are so precious.
Well, and they're good for their tummies. It's like a Rolade in a sense with the ingredients that are placed in the product. And we just want to offer them things that are nice and healthy for them.
I would say you have. And of course, it's always a pleasure going in there because it is such a treat. You talk about being in a candy store. Your store is like that. It's just hard to resist. Everything looks so good and it smells so good. And you cook it, of course, all yourself.
You bet.
So you don't import any of these things. You're back there with the gloves on and the cooking and all that stuff that I can't do. I'm just really impressed.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And speaking of that, of being impressed, this looks pretty good.
We're back. We've got our honey in there. We've got our yogurt in there. And one of the really neat tricks I've used in baking a lot is I always microwave my peanut butter before I mix it in anything. It kind of melts it down a little bit, makes it smoother, and it makes it real easy to mix. So whether you're making peanut butter cookies for your kiddos, or if you're making a peanut butter yogurt treat for your little doggy.
And of course, all dogs love peanut butter.
Oh,
I mean, I give my dogs their meds with peanut butter. Perfect. But now, with this peanut butter, now does when mine comes out of the refrigerator, it's fairly solid.
Yeah. That's why you got to microwave it. And
so I never thought, but I never thought of that. Yeah. You can microwave it.
You can microwave it, and it softens it all up, and makes it liquid, and there you go. You're all mixed together.
And that's a beautiful color, by the way.
Oh, and it tastes wonderful.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like pudding.
So so this is going to be frozen.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put it in ice cube trays. Now, these are really fun, and you can help Pat. I know you can't cook well, but I know that you can do this stuff.
You bet.
At all.
Yeah. Not really at all, actually. You're probably a very good cook.
Well, I tried an apple pie the other day.
Really?
Had to throw it out.
Oh.
However, I'm getting better.
That's okay.
Hey, you have to learn.
Well, this is great, and I should have put mine in there. So through the magic of television, do we have any of these already ready?
Yeah, we're going to put these in for us.
Here we come.
All right.
He has some
and guess what I made also besides the ones for the doggies?
Yeah.
We have some with sticks for the kiddos.
Wow.
So here they are. They're real easy to come out, and you know how to.
Now
these are old-fashioned, Pat. This you probably, I don't know if you remember this. This might be before your day.
Probably.
Yeah,
definitely.
These are before ice machines in your refrigerator, and they just come out.
Oh, is that adorable?
Look at
is that adorable?
Thank you very much.
And these are there again, folks. These are edible for humans.
Oh my goodness, delicious.
I actually made these for my staff the other day. And they wanted to know if it was a new dessert on the menu. And I said, well, I'm making dog treats. And they went, oh, you're kidding. And I said,
I keep telling you, no.
They go, that's pretty good.
Well, guys, we thank you so much. It's always such fun as well as educational. And these are perfect treats. And dogs do like frozen things, guys. They absolutely do. And these make wonderful treats. So it's the yogurt and the cookies and whew, that's really spoiling your dog.
Well, why not?
They deserve it.
That's right. They do deserve it.
They deserve it.
How's your new dog, by the way?
He's doing all right? Oh, he's so wonderful.
Excellent.
I am a rescue. He is just the best.
Glad.
Best ever.
You guys, this is a wonderful place to go. Tell me where it is.
We're at 10455 North May, in the Village Park Center, and not far from Mr. Bill there.
At Bill Bonadillo's, everybody knows where that is.
Bonadillo's, 10712 North Main.
There you go. And of course, that's a people thing.
Yeah.
But we hope that you will go to both places, guys. Dogs are special. People are special. The combination works. Am I right? We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Boy, these are delicious.
Yeah, they really are.